Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing good. Today I'm going to be reviewing season 3 of Stranger Things. I finally managed to watch season 3. I'm going to be doing my review of it now. If you haven't already, make sure to watch my review of Stranger Things 1 and 2. They're in one video and I will link that in the description. But without further ado, let's just go straight into season 3. In the last video, I did say season 3 was looking good to become my favourite season out of the 3 that I've seen so far. I'm not going to stick by that this time. Not saying it's bad, but I'm just going to voice my opinions. Once again, because there's not many, I'm going to get the negatives out of the way first. First off, pacing. This has another slow build up like season 2. Season 2 had a very slow build up, let things process, and that's what this season did as well. It doesn't do it as great though, unfortunately, but you do still kind of entertained by it. There's parts where the season just drags a little bit. It does make you fall asleep a bit, but it's no episode 7 of season 2 in my opinion. There was no bad episode in this season actually. It's like season 1. There was no bad episode for me. I really thoroughly enjoyed each episode in this season. Another flaw I had was one of the character deaths was just glossed over. There's one character that dies in the final episode, one character cries over it, and then it's just never mentioned again. They don't give us time to remember the character. I have seen the trailer for season 4, and it does show that they do try to remember that character a bit, which is fine, but you could have done a little bit more because there was 2 characters that died in this season. One was really heavy-handed at the end, and the other was just glossed over. And yeah, he was the villain, but he didn't want to be. So I did feel kind of disappointed with that. I felt they could have at least given him a proper outro, in my opinion. But apart from that, this season was excellent. This season evolves on the characters. The characters now are grown up. They're grown up and they're changing. You know, we see people getting together now. We see them going through all the different teenager stuff. And it's cute. It's cute. I really like the first episode. I really like the character of Hopper in this. I like how he tries to balance his relationship with Eleven while understanding that she is growing up. That she's with Mike now, but he just can't bring himself to say, yeah, you're with Mike. You know, you love each other. You're going to do some stuff. I love how he struggles to accept that, but he gradually begins to notice that he's holding Eleven and Mike back. And I love his arc in this show. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The romances in the show work brilliantly well. As I said, Mike and Eleven, the 2 actors, absolutely fantastic. And they have some really strong chemistry. The Nancy and Jonathan relationship is really good as well. And I like how they go through roller coasters again in this season with the romances. We also get introduced to a new character in this season with Robin. First off, I think Maya Hawke was great in this season. I thought she was absolutely fantastic. I love her friendship though with Steve. I thought that was a very good friendship. And I love that we have a friendship and not a romance. It's not forced. Yes, they do a lot of stuff together, but it didn't feel forced and heavy-handed. It said, we don't need to have a romance with this. And I really appreciate that. I love that they're just still best friends. Hopper and Joyce were actually very cute as well. Yeah, they're tuning into a romance between them. And the good thing is, the arguments aren't annoying. They aren't getting old. They're actually really cute and really funny. Yeah, they argue about stupid stuff, but it's just really charming to watch. And you do want these 2 characters to get together. And it's just really charming to watch, and you just love it every time it comes up on the screen. But I do like what they did with the villains in this. There's a few villains in this. We have the Russians who are trying to open the gate that was closed in season 2. And I like how back in this time period they just treat him as a little bit of a joke. We do actually get to connect to one of these Russians with Alexei. I thought it was great. I thought it was hilarious. And at the end I actually felt really sad. I really cared about him. He was a great funny character, a great side character. You just love how he tries to adapt to this American world. It shows that he does actually have a heart within him. The big monster is once again the Mind Flayer that is in the real world this time. And it was absolutely creepy. I thought the horror elements in this season were top notch. And I don't know how they're going to get better in the next season, which I'm expecting they will do, because they always seem to improve on something every season somehow. But I thought the horror elements in this season were fantastic. Sometimes they just scared me to death. The long takes, the long tension, the jump scares don't wipe away the tension. They keep adding on the tension and the fear, and it's just absolutely brilliant to watch. There's actually a lot of action in this season too. There's this conflict between Hopper and this big bad Russian guy, and the fight scenes between them were excellently done, excellently shot, excellently edited, and I think the choreography with them was really good too. You know, there's a lot of tension there, not really much emotional weight to it, but it still does have enough to make you entertained by the fights, and it just makes you think, Hopper, can you just please beat this guy, please? It's really entertaining and very satisfying by the end. The show's humour works as well. There's one big scene in the final episode which I felt really charming with Dustin. I thought it was great. There's this whole running gag about him. Oh, does he have a girlfriend? Does he not? And I kind of did know from the start, yeah, he has a girlfriend. Why wouldn't he be talking about it if he did? So yeah, that was a nice long running joke, and I like the reveal of it. I thought it was very charming, and what they did in the final episode and the characters' reactions, that was just absolutely hilarious. There is a couple more negatives that I didn't mention, mainly with the character of Will. I thought Will was very underused in this show. Yeah, he does have a great art about understanding that him and his friends are growing up, and you know, they've got to move on, which is great. I thought it was great. The things, he doesn't really do much for like the overall overarching story, apart from having these little, you know, feelings at the back of his neck whenever the mind flayer is near. But I don't know, he just felt underused and he didn't really do anything, unfortunately, and it just kind of felt like a slap in the face. Yeah, he did do a lot in the first 2 seasons, but with this, he's just sidelined a bit, and I just felt a little bit bad for the character and the actor as well. But apart from those 3 things, this was an excellent season. I will say it's better than season 1, but I still think season 2 is my favourite so far. There's absolutely fantastic characters. They evolve so well. I love their art, especially Hopper. He was my favourite character in the season. There's new characters that we love. Action, the horror is absolutely excellent. It lingers on you. Cinematography wise, beautiful. It's absolutely hilarious. Overall, this is a brilliant, charming season, and I just cannot wait to see what they do in the next season, because there's subtle hints to what they'll do in the next season, mostly with 11. But I'm so excited to watch season 4. I can't wait. I love this show at the minute. I can't stop watching it. I'm going to give Stranger Things season 3 the same score I've given the first 2 seasons, a 9 out of 10. I still think it's excellent, even though it does have pretty much the most flaws in a season for me with this show. But I don't care. I think this is still a great show, and as I keep saying, cannot wait for season 4. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to look up for my review of Where the Crawdads Sing. I'm actually going to see that in a few hours while I'm recording this, actually. But guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to look out for those future videos. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.